is. Dennis Cornell is a Kiama resident, but also an Albion Park firefighter, has been so for several decades. But during lockdown, he indulged one of his hobbies, which is exploring our beautiful region and filming it as well. He's made these rather gorgeous videos that he's popped on YouTube.
Well, we have had the best time here. I think it's a great little find. Another rock pearl just off the Kiama coastline. I'm embarrassed to say that I've lived here most of my life, but I've never spotted this little rock pearl here. It's a magic little find. It's about 4 foot deep, crystal clear. It's really warm, a lot warmer than the ocean or the other rock pools in Kiama. I think it's heated by the sun all day. Yeah, what a spot to be locked down in.
Yeah, what a spot to be locked down in. When I saw these, I caught up with Dennis and asked him about his lovely newfound hobby during lockdown, what he's been doing and what he's discovered along the coastline just near Kiama.
Actually, it has become a hobby, Melinda. I think with lockdown, when we're all sort of forced to be locked down in our LGA, I thought I was really lucky to be locked down in the Kiama LGA, and it kind of forced me to go exploring. And I originally looked onto Google Earth and started exploring all these little headlands and beaches from my lounge room, and anything that sort of looked like it had potential, I thought I'll go the following day with my drone and my GoPro and look deeper into these little spots. And I was lucky enough to find several little rock pools in between probably Minamurra all the way through to Droa, and they're absolutely beautiful. I didn't know they were there.
And you're no stranger to the area, are you? You're not a blow-in, are you, Dennis?
No, definitely not. I'm not a local. I've only been here about 30 years.
Oh, well.
I'm embarrassed to say that I didn't know a lot of these little spots were there. So I suppose that's one positive thing out of the lockdown that's come about. It's forced me to go exploring into my own little area. And, yeah, like I said, I zoomed in on Google Earth and found these little rock pools. But even Google Earth, it didn't really show them in their full potential, like shadows and the way the sun was shining. I had to sort of go down there with my drone and do a bit of an explore the following day. And, yeah, to my surprise and to my luck, I found some beautiful little rock pools. And I did some video shots with my with a drone from up in the air to the land and even under the water, just to capture all the little features these little rock pools have. And one other little thing that I found really nice was they were always warmer than the ocean, just being heated in the sun all day. Only about 3 or 4 foot deep. But, yeah, I've had some awesome times down there. And so I started recording these just so I could look back on them myself and show my family and friends. And, yeah, to my surprise, I also posted these onto a couple of local Facebook sites and got a lot of followers. And, yeah, it's been a real thrill to see that other people like them too.
Oh, well, the clarity of the water is so beautiful. The colour, they just look... You just want to dive right in them or lie back like nature's own bath.
They really do. And we always rave about, the Whitsundays and the tropics up there, but you have a really good look around at some of our little local areas, and we've got it just as good down here. Some beautiful little spots. Like I said, I videoed them and made a little YouTube channel, which I've called Tropical Zoom. It sort of follows what my YouTube channel's about. I love the little tropical looking areas, and I zoom in on them with my drone and zoom down on them from Google Earth. And I think if it gets others sort of out in the sun and going for a dip and a walk or a ride, or if they're sitting beside it, then it's a good thing. And it seems to have had a real positive following, which is a real buzz for me, being a nerdy old guy.
Can you tell us where they are, or are there issues around that, Dennis? I don't know.
Look, there's no issues. As I said, I've put these posts onto YouTube and Facebook. I think for every 100 positive messages you get back, there's always 1 or 2 negative about giving up secrets. But like I said before, I think if it gets people out in the sun, for a dip or a swim or a ride or a walk, then it's definitely a good thing. And all these little rock pools, as I said, I've explored from Minamurra all the way through to Droa. There's rock pools all along that area, but these latest ones in particular, if you're talking about the latest ones I've put onto onto my YouTube channel, they're sort of all located from Cathedral Rocks through to in and around Kiama Lighthouse.
Okay.
There's some beautiful little exploring spots. There's about 8 of them that I've seen lately, and I've only put about 4 of them onto videos lately. I've still got a few to make up. But yeah, if you walk around from Kiama Rock Pool, the main Kiama Rock Pool, under the lighthouse, all the way around to Storm Bay, and then around to Kendall's Beach. You'll find so many more there yourself. They're just there waiting to be discovered.
Oh, beautiful. So they're all a little hidden from view, but quite accessible too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, overall, there's probably about 20 rock pools, and I think about 15 of them are accessible. Some are a bit tricky, but I'm an older guy, and I just take my time walking the rocks, but anyone can get access to these. It's just about take your time and being careful. You walk down there, watch your step, and anyone can do it. If I can do it, anyone can get down there and have a little dip. It's beautiful.
Have you got your favourites? So what do you like in a rock pool? Do you like a little bit of life? Do you like all in full sunshine? Do they need to have some depth to them?
Actually, this time of year, it's good to have sunshine because the water is still, as you know, it's still
It's not.
chilly. But yeah, there's such a variety. There's one just north of Jones's Beach there where it's got a lovely little sandy bottom, and even the videos themselves that I've shot, they don't really show the marine life that I've seen when I'm just wearing my mask and snorkel, just seeing lots of little tropical-looking fish, little crabs and other little bits of marine life. You know what, I can't say that I've got a favourite because they're all so different and they all offer so much. It's just beautiful to be in any of them. And it's funny you say that because I often say to my sons, do you guys want to come down to the rock pool for a swim? And they'll look at me like, oh, I don't know, Dad. And I always say the same line back at them. I say, how many times have we gone down to the rock pool for a swim and got back home and said, gee, that was awful. I wish we didn't do that.
You're a man after my own heart.
Never.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Come on, then, yeah. And it's and that's exactly right. We always go down there, and you always come back feeling refreshed and revitalised and brand new again. I always say it's better than a beer.
Well, lockdown's over now, Dennis. Do you think you need to now explore a little further afield outside of Kiama and right up and down the coast?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I love Kiama and I'll always explore and swim around here. But, yeah, we've got some beautiful areas, especially to the south. I love Jervis Bay and all the little beaches and rock pool areas and ocean pools around there. I'll definitely do some exploring down there as well. But, when I'm stuck at home after work and I've only got an hour to kill, there's certainly enough to see around our beautiful little Kiama area. It didn't really hurt me that much being in lockdown. There's so much to see, and it's such a beautiful spot, and I'm really grateful to live in such a beautiful area. Yeah.
Oh, isn't he nice? That's Dennis Cordell, firefighter there at Albion Park, but also Kiama resident and newly discovered rock pools. Do any of those places ring a bell for you that Dennis has discovered